my last entry here was 426. This one's not till 510. So as you can see, I'm getting pretty sporadic here with these entries. April 16th, April 26th. Okay, but before April 16th, I think I was like a month. Yeah, you know. So I wasn't really staying too consistent, but I was staying consistent enough to have these, you know, these entries and stuff. So you know, I find myself doing that all the time. I never am able to stay consistent long, like, but you know, that's not that's not. You don't have to be perfect, man. I'm realizing. So even if you've quit before and you've gone like time, you know, don't just keep going. Just start again. Actually, just that's it. Just like when you're meditating, just start again. You know, figure this shit out. Let me get this over here. Oh shit. All right. God is good. God is great. Pre-context. I don't know. Just fucking pre-context. So it's been a while and a lot has happened. I've been blessed by the universe with the understanding and realization of esoteric knowledge in ancient manuscripts. It has literally taken over my life and my mind. I've become obsessed with it to the point that I can't think of anything else. Other than this, it's amazing where my spirituality has taken me. I've gotten to the stage where my belief in a higher reality has become concrete. There's no longer any doubt in my mind. Holy shit, man! You know, this is what's it called? This is only 5 months in. Like I've internalized it and started like really brought into the Kool-Aid. I brought into it 5 months in. Look at me, good. The sooner you do, the sooner, you know, just like Morpheus said. Which pill do you want to take? Do you want to take the red pill, and I can show you how deep the rabbit hole goes, or you could take the blue pill, and you could keep living in your reality. You know? Until you, going in the Matrix is like starting to believe, you know, drink the Kool-Aid. It's like, I mean, yeah. That's how deep it is, man. In approximately, there's no longer any doubt in my mind. In approximately 2 months, I have amassed over 300 books in my Amazon account wish list, and my new desire in life is to be able to read as many books as I can and amass as much knowledge as I can. This is going to require me to amass a large sum of money before I turn 30 or 35 so that I can exit this rat race reality so that I can really begin living, because this shit is not life. So much has been happening to me, and I have so many thoughts that I can't figure out where to start. All I know is that because of these teachings, my entire life has changed. I am manifesting all that I have asked for. This is the beginning of a really profound period. Like, this is when things start to change. Well, not really, it's 2 months, but just, you know, I think it was right around this time I found out that I was going to buy a house with my mom. All that money that I had was waiting on for the houses, and money I bought my mom a house with at 26. So to take a step back, in the beginning of this journal, I set out to achieve a goal of doing 10 million in business this year, and I held that desire deeply ever since. And in the past 5 months, I have not seen anything that would have led me to believe that I was getting anywhere near that goal. In fact, I felt like I was getting further and further away from it, actually. I felt this way until I was able to realize that the universe works in ways that an uninitiated mind would not understand, would never be able to comprehend. In my case, in my case, sorry. In my case, the universe has been preparing me to be able to handle what I have asked for. With what I had in January, I was in no way, shape, or form ready to receive what I had asked for. So the universe has put me through a preparation period before it blessed me with what I have asked for. It's crazy. Fuck. You really fucking channeling over here, bro. It's exactly what you had to go through. I was in no way, shape, or form ready to receive what I had asked for, so the universe put me through a preparation period before it blessed me with what I have asked it for. The last 5 months have been hard as hell. I've had no money, no business, and really it just seemed like my business was going under. But God works in mysterious ways. Little did I know that I was going through the calm before the storm. I needed that time so that I could study and become familiar with the new industry I'm entering that is going to allow me to manifest my business and monetary desires. I had to go through that so I could be prepared for what's to come. And now, the past few weeks, I have been dealing with Aetna, and today the talks hit a climax. I proposed to them, Jerry, that we enter into a mentor-protege agreement for obvious reasons, and he was so on board. He loved the idea. And now, welcome to New World 2.0. We are going to partner with Aetna, and this is going to be how we are going to take over the market. Well, maybe not take over, but definitely we're going to take our fair share. Shit. Things are really about to change. And I have no one or nothing to thank but God. God is good. God is great. We now have the backing of a $100 million company that has the infrastructure already in place to facilitate almost any order we bring to them. This is truly a miracle. Believe, conceive, and you will receive. Mind is all, and manifestation in action. I've been slacking on my grind, OD laziness. Mom came down with Bell's palsy. House will hopefully be sold in the next month. Yeah, sold to me. We got DBE certified. Goldman Sachs program's going great. Edgar from PTAC's been great. Boom. Yeah, so this is something that we still are doing. This mentor protege government contracting thing that I just learned about here is what is going to take us to the next level now. And here, let me see if there's any more. No, I'll give a closing context. Okay, so this right here, this deal was a opportunity that I had approached a company called Aetna Electric, AETNA Electric. They were in Long Island. They were a federal government contracting company, and they were over $100 million in business. They were a very big company, one of the bigger players in the electric field. And I was during this time, really knee deep into finding out all I could about the government contracting world and taking courses and figuring all this shit out. And I became really familiar with the small business programs that they have, and one specifically, the Mentor Protege program, offered by the SBA, allows you to, as a small company, you get to partner with a bigger company to be able to facilitate and take orders that you couldn't fulfill on your own. So you can compete and bid on bigger contracts, because sometimes, as a smaller company, you don't have the means to be able to compete. So this mentor protege program, it allows for a bigger company to act as a mentor to a younger company or a less established company. And in return, the mentor company gets to use the small business set-aside status of the company that they're being a mentor to, which is called a protege. These big companies, because of their size, don't have access to some of these small business set-asides, which are like hundreds of millions of dollars. It's a whole big market. So what it helps both, because the mentor gets to then have access if they're interested in it, which I've heard both sides, but I mean, shit, they love it. But I think also there's a noble aspect that goes into it. Some of these companies are really trying to do the right thing. or trying, or at least it's not all just what can you do, and then the mentee, the protege, gets to grow, expand quickly because now they have like a big brother. So I approached this guy with this shit, and I said, listen, I had a whole business like approach, and it was very professional. He was like very impressed with me. But what happened was it didn't go through because I wasn't really ready. I didn't have things in place, and I was lying. Actually, that's really what it was. It was like I was trying to save my business from going into the gutter. So although I was like using my previous success and like as like what I stood on, what I could stand on to get the credibility to even meet this guy, when it came down to it, I didn't want to make myself look bad, so I didn't go through because I didn't have enough. I didn't, you can't just be like a small company, like really, really small, 2 people, 3 people at this time, and, be able to handle shit like that. So I just dropped the ball. I fucked it up. But now everything happens as it needs to, actually, because now I'm much more like familiar with everything in regards to government contracting. I've done a lot more, and I'm also like at a different like this. I'm just it was a premature time, but this is still going to happen. We did get DBE certified, if you see here. Look, again, on the bottom, I say I have been slacking on my grind, OD. Like, I'm always saying I'm slacking. I'm always slacking. Literally, it's a theme. I'm always, but shit, how the hell I get here? So just keep slacking, but just keep picking yourself up. I realize that shit, man. I guess I'm just always going to be slacking. Like, it's just, but shit, I still seem to get what I want. I'm not saying be lazy, but don't kill yourself over being lazy. Maybe this is a part of the, who knows, man? You can't always stay productive all the time. I'm realizing that because I never was able to. So, yeah. Just to finish this up, God is good, God is great. Always. You guys see what's going on, right? Look, take a step back. Beginning of this journal, I set out to achieve a goal of doing 10 million this year, and I held that desire deeply ever since. And in the past 5 months, I have not seen anything that would have led me to think that I was getting anywhere near that goal. You know how many people quit before, like even earlier than 5 months? 5 months is like people quit after 5 weeks, man. So you still have to maintain that long term, you know what I'm saying? You have to keep that feeling in, because look, at this point, in fact, I feel like I'm getting further and further away from it, actually. I felt this way until I was able to realize that the universe works in ways that an uninitiated mind would never be able to comprehend. In my case, the universe has been preparing me to be able to handle what I asked for. With what I had in January, I was in no way, shape, or form ready to receive what I had asked for. So the universe put me through a preparation period before it blessed me with what I have asked for. The last 5 months have been hard. I've had no money, no business, and it just seemed like my business was going under. Look, I just told you guys about the whole mentor-protege agreement. I approached a $100 million CEO with, that he was like jumping all over it. Why? Because I knew about these things now. I took the last 5 months and I trained, and I was put through a crash course in government contracting and understanding how to fucking take my company from 1 to 20. I figured it out. It's not rocket science, but you have to learn skills. That's the one thing that we all need to know and remember and keep in mind, that you give value to the marketplace in return for what you want. So you have to learn skill sets that the market values, right? You can't just expect to have goals met without having giving equal back in return. And that's what you have to do. So sometimes when your shit don't happen that fast, don't be so fast to judge, or don't be so fast to think that it don't work. Be fast to analyze what has happened and how that might co-align with what it is you asked for, and be real with yourself. Be critical. Like, you're lying to. If you lie to yourself, you only hope hurting yourself. Be real. If you need to learn something, acknowledge that. Learn it. Go hard. Because what do they say? With preparation meet. I don't know, the preparation meets opportunity thing. When you prepare and an opportunity presents itself, you're ready. One of those things. This is the preparation. You need to be prepared. So when an opportunity presents itself, just like if you running around looking all scrappy, if you see someone that you like, and you're not prepared, you're about to lose. Just, dress nice. Like, dress how you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Same concept. That's it. Keep this in mind, man. God is good. God is great.